One man whose name is so linked with Kilkenny's hurling fortunes is DJ Carey. Well, in a county that has produced so many great players, Carey's dazzling range of skills has made him a modern-day legend. Well, for a while, though, we thought we'd lost him to the Kilkenny scene, having indicated earlier this year that he wouldn't play again. But after persuasion from Brian Cody against Tip in the semi-finals, DJ was back with a bang.
Really and truly, I had given up on the year. As everyone would know, I was in a car accident, and then my appendix had to be taken out. So I really and truly had given up. I told Brian Cody, he had announced it. We had announced it on the papers that this year was certainly gone from me. But then, you know, even before the Leinster final, I presume, and afterwards, a lot of people came to me, including the manager, and asked me would I give it a go for the 6 weeks, just see how it would go. If after 5 of those weeks I felt that I wasn't, you know, I was of the same opinion and couldn't go, well then that was fine. But at least give it a go for that 6 weeks, see what happens, and if it worked out, great. If it didn't, well, you know, there wasn't anything expected of me this year anyway. It was a very brave decision from the manager to start me back in the panel only a number of weeks. I didn't want to come back to be 20 minutes or half an hour. I wanted to come back to play. But that meant that I was good enough to play, I was hurling well enough to play. If I wasn't, that's fine. But just coming back for the opinion that, no, we'll land him, we'll spring him for 20 minutes, I suppose to any player that's no good. You want to be there and you want to play. He must have seen enough in training, you know, he must have felt quite happy with me and the way I was going, the way the team was going, to put me in. And as I say, it was a brave decision. I'm glad on the day it worked out. Whether I was that good or not is another thing, but at least Kilkenny won the match.
It's over the bar, and that is the 250th point in DJ Carey's inter-county career.
Brian Cody had come to me the week of the game. He said, DJ, will you hit the 65s or long-range frees? And I said, Brian, I'd be delighted to hit him. But I didn't know, you know, I certainly didn't know that it was going to be 250. But I'm delighted. I suppose it's a marvellous occasion for any player to be able to hit that amount of scores. I'm thrilled to be playing in this final, absolutely delighted. And, you know, it's definitely in my mind that I'll be back for another couple of championships anyway. Whether that's the manager's decision or not, it's mine to be back anyway. But this is the one I'm really looking forward to.
So, back in style then, in the black and amber, is the great DJ Carey. But for every good fortune story on All-Ireland Day, there seems to be a hard-luck story as well. Last year, it was Brian O'Mara of Tipperary. Now, this year, it was to have been the Clare wing-back Gerry Quinn. Well, we thought he would have to sit it out for today's final, but now we're told he will play and he'll wear the number 7 jersey. And that's a change from the bleak picture of a week ago.
I was pretty much gutted at the time, you know. I was going to the hospital, like, and you know, you'd wondering what's the next step from here, you know. But you know, we've just concentrated on healing it now, and the hand is going to be grand, you know. But it is obviously very disappointing. But you know, there's no point feeling sorry for yourself, you know. Just only move on and just hope Clare can win it for us, you know. So as long as that happens, I'll be pretty happy, you know. So. The public support has been great, you know. I've been getting cards from all over the place, you know, which has helped an awful lot.
It's not disappointing for the club, and to have a player who's played so well throughout the campaign, like, to have him put injured for the final.
A bunch of us went up to the semi-final, and when he got hurt, we were all gutted, like, because we knew it was pretty bad the way he went down, because Gerry doesn't get injured very easily, so it was a big disappointment for all the club
he's been playing so well this year. Like, it's a real disappointment that he hadn't been able to play, but we're still very proud of him in Corfin anyway.
He had 2 great games, one against Galway and against Waterford, and we think that he would have been in line for an All-Star this year had he not this and that happened to him. So, as I say, he's very influential in the club. He's a great lad to motivate players, and young lads look up to him.
It's obviously devastating. The whole parish was extremely proud of Gerry, and he's continuing to be extremely proud of him, and particularly the way he has developed over the last number of years into a fine inter-county hurler. So it's a big disappointment, and I think people recognise that.
If we win, I'd be delighted, you know, to be the perfect end to the year. Like, you know, I know probably being out there is a huge part, and it's unbelievably disappointing. But it's a team game, you know. I'd be delighted with a win, you know.
So that's the news then on Gerry Quinn. Now what's happening down here on the field is that famous